Ever feel like you're the sidekick in your own life's movie? Like you're stuck in the background while someone else hogs the spotlight? That's my story. I'm Ethan, 24 now, but growing up, I was the kid nobody saw, always in the shadow of my younger sister, Claire. Claire was the star of our family from day one. Not in some poetic way, I mean it was in-your-face obvious. She was the sun, and we were just planets spinning around her. I'd bring home an A, and Mom would pat my head. Nice job, Ethan. Claire shows up to class, standing ovation. My school projects gathered dust in a drawer. Her kindergarten doodles got framed like Picasso originals. Gold frame, no less. I was 11 when it really hit me. I'd just won second place at a regional science fair, my first real taste of pride. I sprinted home, clutching my certificate like it was the Holy Grail, thinking, this is it. They'll finally see me. Nope. I burst into the kitchen and Mom's on the phone with Claire's gymnastics coach, gushing about her new routine. Dad barely looks up from helping Claire twirl her ribbon. That's great, buddy, he says, then goes right back to her. I stood there, certificate in hand, wondering if I was a ghost. It happened so often, it became normal. By 15, I tested them. Didn't tell them about my school's awards night, just to see if they'd notice. Spoiler, they didn't. But when Claire landed a tiny role in the school play, the whole family showed up with roses like she was Meryl Streep. I'd vent to my girlfriend, Naomi. She'd listen, nod, give me that sympathetic smile. They love you, Ethan, she'd say. Claire just needs more attention right now. Like that made it okay. Like love means making one kid feel like static. The worst part? You start buying it. You think you're not worth noticing. You stop expecting anything because it hurts less when you're ready for the letdown. But one person always saw me, Uncle James, my mom's older brother. At birthdays or holidays, he'd pull me aside. You're worth more than this, kid, he'd say. Don't let their crap define you. He was my lifeline, the only adult who got it. Fast forward to college. I decided I was done being invisible. I worked my ass off. Full course load, part-time gig at the campus IT desk, summer internships. Graduated with a software engineering degree and a 3.9 GPA. Not bad for the kid nobody noticed. A month before graduation, I texted my parents. June 3rd, 10 a.m., City Arena. Mom replied, "We'll be there," with a heart emoji. For one stupid second, I believed her. I shouldn't have. Graduation morning, I was up at dawn, ironed my gown, laid out my cap, checked everything twice. Naomi was supposed to pick me up. By 8:30, she's a no-show. I text, nothing. At 8:50, I call. She picks up and there's laughter and chatter in the background. I'm at Claire's new apartment, she says, casual as hell. Your mom needed help with the move. I blink. On my graduation day? She hesitates. They said they'd make it for the end. That's when it clicked. Naomi wasn't just caught in the middle. She was okay with me always being second, with Claire always coming first. I didn't say anything, just hung up, sat there in my gown, alone. Silence. Then my phone buzzed. Uncle James. Hey, champ, I'm outside. Ready? I nearly broke down. In his car, he took one look at me. Let me guess, they didn't show. I nodded, throat tight. Claire's move? He asked. I laughed, no humor in it. Yeah, Mom said they might catch the end, like it's a dentist appointment. James muttered something under his breath, probably not polite. Then he looked at me. Screw him. You're walking that stage and we're celebrating like it matters, because it does, Ethan. You earned this. We parked a few blocks from the arena. The crowd was electric. Parents with balloons, siblings snapping selfies, everyone buzzing. I scanned the faces, hoping against hope. But no. Just strangers. When they called my name, James stood and clapped louder than anyone. Half the arena turned to stare. I grinned despite myself. Awkward, beautiful, real. After, he took me to this fancy steakhouse downtown. White tablecloths, waiters in suits, the works. When I walked in, still in my gown, the staff clapped. I wanted to die of embarrassment, but James was all smiles. Let them celebrate you, he said. He ordered a bottle of wine, the good stuff. The waiter didn't even card me. The gown was ID enough. James raised his glass. To you, Ethan. To a guy who shines without a spotlight. I barely held it together. We talked about what's next. He mentioned a junior developer job in Austin, said he had contacts there. Then he slid a check across the table. $50,000. I choked. James, this is insane. He cut me off. I don't have kids, Ethan. Let me do this. It's your head start. Go build something epic. That night I got home and turned on my phone. 37 missed calls, messages flooding in. Naomi. Are you mad? Your mom said it'd be quick. Your mom said it'd be quick? I didn't think you'd care that much. Parents. Sorry we missed it. Claire's place is amazing. You'll love it. Let's do dinner next weekend to celebrate. So proud of you, son. It felt like a punch to the gut. They didn't even get what they'd done. I posted a pic of me and James at the restaurant on Instagram. Caption, shout out to the one person who showed up for my graduation. Now I know who really cares. Then I turned my phone off. Next morning, we called the recruiter. Interview in Austin. 1 week later. James paid for the flight, no arguments. The office was sleek, glass walls, exposed brick, espresso machines everywhere. I vibed with the team instantly. After a 90-minute chat that felt more like a jam session, they offered me the job. Junior developer, full relocation, 6-figure salary. I said yes on the spot. Didn't tell anyone back home. Not Naomi, not my parents, not Claire. I packed light, gave away my furniture, stuffed the essentials in my car, changed my number, deleted my socials, made new ones under a slightly different name. I wanted a clean slate. No past, no baggage. That first month in Austin was a whirlwind. New job, new city, new me. I rented a cozy apartment by the river, close enough to walk to work. My days were packed. Coding, meetings, learning the ropes. But it was the good kind of exhausting. For the first time, what I did mattered. Nobody knew about Claire. Nobody compared me. Nobody forgot me. 6 months in, I got a promotion. My boss said, "You work like you've got something to prove." I just smiled. James and I talked all the time. He visited once, and we hit every BBQ joint in town. "You've built a hell of a life here," he said, clinking his beer to mine. I nodded. It was true. Then they found me. It started with an email from Dad. "Ethan, we want to reconnect. Your mom and I are thinking about the future. There's an inheritance involved." I laughed out loud. Inheritance? They weren't millionaires. Dad had his accounting firm. Mom dabbled in real estate. They had a nice suburban house. But inheritance? That was rich. I replied, not interested. Then the floodgates opened. Voicemails from Mom. "Ethan, this is silly. We've always supported you. You're punishing Claire for something she didn't do." Claire texted, "Hey, Mom and Dad are struggling. Dad lost clients. They're selling the house. Can you help?" I didn't respond. Didn't want to. Then one Saturday, my doorman called. "Mr. Blake, there's a couple here. Say they're your parents." My stomach dropped. "Send them up," I said, bracing myself. They looked different. Older. Dad's hair was gray, Mom's eyes sunken. She reached for a hug. I stepped back. "How'd you find me?" I asked. "James," Dad said. "Thought it was time we talked." That hurt. James had always respected my space. They stepped into my apartment and went quiet. It wasn't fancy, but it screamed success compared to the life they knew. Dad muttered, "You've done well." "What do you want?" I asked. No bullshit. Mom's eyes teared up. "We miss you." "No," I said. "You need something." They didn't deny it. Dad finally said, "We're losing the house. Claire dropped out of grad school. We're out of options." There it was. Not guilt, not regret. Need. "You thought I'd just write a check?" I asked. After everything? We're family, Dad snapped. Family helps. I almost laughed. Where was that when I was growing up? When you forgot me? When you picked Claire every damn time? He opened his mouth. Shut it. No defense. Not one example. I pointed to the door. You should go. Mom was sobbing. Ethan, we have nothing left. I paused for a second. Then, that's your problem. They left. I sat at my desk and typed an email. No money. Not because I can't, but because money won't fix what you broke. I've built a good life without you. I don't hate you. I don't need you. Don't contact me again. I hit send. Done. That night, I went climbing with work friends. There was this girl, Kayla, smart, funny, no family drama. We grabbed tacos after, and for the first time in forever, I felt light. My life's mine now. No begging for attention, no competing with the golden child, no waiting for love I'll never get. Just peace. And that's worth more than any inheritance.